All right, so now this first arpeggio is what I consider to be the classic. I mean, if you're just going to just start with arpeggios, this is a good place to start, just doing this. This is just one octave. And for all of these, we're just going to use our C major 7. I'll talk about it later, but obviously you want to move this into other keys and other chord structures. So make sure you have those notes down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's the basic. I don't have that written down there. The classic is taking this pattern and making it 2 octaves long. Okay, and now what I've done is in the music, you'll notice that there's just one line of music for the arpeggio, and you have fingering above it and below it. The fingering above it is for the right hand, the fingering below is for the left hand. The reason I did this rather than writing it out in a grand staff, G clef, F clef, is it makes it easier to read. Sometimes when you see all those notes, it's like you think that it's much more difficult than it is. You're doing exactly the same thing in both hands here. So all you need to do is just really read one note and just know that you can go down 1 octave. You can also go down, that's right, 2 octaves if you want. All right, so whatever. You can even spread it up by 3 octaves if you really want to. All right, so anyway, the fingering is 1, 2, 3, 4, cross underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back. Whatever fingering you go up, that's the fingering that you go down. So you can just try working through that nice and slow. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just working it nice and slow. Be sure to use that grab technique as well. Okay, right hand again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, that's relatively easy, like right hand, left hand. Where it becomes difficult is when you try doing it hands together. All right, so let's try it hands together. I'm going to go very slow, tell you the left hand fingering and the right hand fingering. So 5 and 1, 4 and 2, 3 and 3, 2 and 4. Okay, so 2 in the left hand, 4 in the right hand. And then cross underneath with your thumb and get your thumbs. And just do that much. Okay, just that much. Notice what I did when I played that thumb here in my left hand. I shot my hand over and got ready, right, to play that next note, which is going to be the E with the 4th finger. Okay, and I can go up to there, E with the 4th finger, E with the 2nd finger. So now I can just expand just that much. Where you're going to probably get into the most trouble is in that cross, in that section where it goes, when it crosses, where you have to cross your hand over like that, right, or crossing under. So this is why we focus a lot of attention there. Rather than trying to just hammer it through and, whatever, all the way up, just get up to that. Now, of course, we should be using the metronome with this. 3, 4. We can do quarter notes, or we can do 1/8 notes. Okay, so you see how I can go up and down just up to that point. Now I can add on more. So 5 and 1, 4 and 2, 3 and 3, 2 and 4, thumbs, 4th finger left hand, 2nd right, middle, 2nd 4, thumb, pinky. And then go down, same fingering. Let me tell you this fingering going down just in case you need it. 2 and 4, 3 and 3, 4 and 2, thumb and thumb, 2 and 4, 3 and 3, 4 and 2, pinky and thumb. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. And then what you want to try and do is start to get to the point where you can close your eyes with this as well. This is challenging because this C major arpeggio is not an easy arpeggio to play, actually. One of the reasons it's so difficult is that it's all white notes. Right? So start to feel those notes under your finger pads there. Feel them under the pads of your finger, okay? Really start to grab into those notes and feel them, right? And I think when you're playing it, you understand what I'm talking about. Rather than just trying to think the right note, really feel that note underneath your fingertips. So, and then make sure you don't do this as well. This is something else. If you start getting pain in your neck, you might be doing this. See what I'm doing? I'm like bending my neck like that. Okay, just stand, sit, upright. Just glance down with your eyes. So as you get better at this, you can move up and down. When you're moving, notice I'm just kind of like moving on my sit bones here. Might stay down here a little bit. See how I can accent the C's? C, 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 C. See, I can pull out another note out of there. Just a little bit more advanced, obviously. But we could pull. You hear those notes that are a little bit more accented. Da, da, dee, da, da, da. All the upbeats, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Right? All right, so that's the classic. Remember, too, you can also go up 2 octaves and keep going up with the right hand. And then come back down. So left hand is 2 octaves, right hand would be 4 octaves. Right? And now another thing you could do is you could just try working through that and just trying to really get up to that top note and have that top note as your targets, right? So nice and loose. Sometimes it's like playing fast is just a matter of practicing it as fast as you can. And yes, you're going to make mistakes in it, but try and get to that pinky. Try and nail that pinky, all right? Notice again, it's nice and loose. I'm not like slamming down on that pinky. Nice and loose. Just get as close as you can to it. I know it's not neat right now, but that's okay. You're just trying to get up to that pinky. Now slow it down a bit. Okay? Arpeggios are one of those things where, like, if you want to get good at them, you have to practice them a lot. All right? What I would suggest that you do is practice this C major arpeggio. Try doing it about 5-10 minutes at the beginning or end of your practice session. Beginning would be good. It's a great way of warming up. And you can stay just with that one chord. If there's a chord in a song that you're working on and you're having difficulty with, like B minor 7, okay, then take that and arpeggiate that, all right? Start working in that as an arpeggio. Okay, so you can really work out the arpeggio. You can make arpeggios out of any chord as well. You could also, like that C7 rootless chord voicing, sure. Have to work out some fingering for it. Yeah, you can do something like that. But anyway, you get the point. See how you can start to work out a fingering for any chord pattern. All right, so work with that. I'll see you in the next chapter.